Hello friends, I'm Naina from Archer and Olive Ambassador Team, also known as Twitcherites on social media. And in this video, I'm talking about bullet journal being a creative companion or a self-care journal or any sort of a creative portal that I travel with and having the freedom to create from anywhere whenever you find your quiet time. And there are so many moments that when I'm away from home, I am very inspired to create something, and I always want my journal to be with me. So I'm just showing you here some pages that I made over time, and you can see how I use my journal as kind of like a creative portal. And I'm super excited today to share some of those ideas with you and some very simple, easy layouts that you can try too, whether you are at home or you are away from home. And before we start, I quickly wanted to mention that we do have the worksheets or the printables for everything that we're going to do today. So please refer to those. If you're not into lettering or calligraphy, you can give it a try referring to my worksheets because they will really help you to make these projects that we're going to make today. Now, I love using my blackout journal because I love how the colors pop on black. You might have seen me using it a couple of times on social media because this is my favorite way to use my blackout journal with some acrylographs, and I love how the colors look on the black paper. And for this layout, I only worked with 3 acrylographs. I took 2 similar colors for the blending purposes, which you will see in a minute, and I just took a blue for the border. And I will start blending these 2 colors now. So I always start with the lighter layer and then I can build more on top of the first layer, and it's easier to blend that way. And here the word we wrote today is self-care, which is super important to me, and I'm sure it is for you as well. So make sure you practice that while we do another 100 million things in a day. Yes, just a little reminder. And this is a super fun and easy layout. I just used some faux calligraphy using acrylographs and just gave a cute border, and that's it. We are done with our first project. And let's begin with our second project, which is again something I remind myself every day, and I'm sure some of you need to hear it too. So it's living in the moment. I'm just doing the same thing, using some faux calligraphy, using some acrylographs. You can pick any colors of your choice and just making this cute little layout. And now I do have a worksheet for this as well, so you can refer to that. And I do want to mention that I've seen some people resizing the printable and sticking them directly in their journals. So if you think that is for you, you can do that as well. Now you can make these leaves, and my theme is all nature. Or if you want to change that up, you can use any sort of doodles that you like. It can be anything like stars or spirals or something easy or shapes, anything. But if I can make these leaves, you can too. So they're pretty easy. Now I'm gonna fill the whole page with all the leaves and a few more things. And I'm gonna continue to do that. And adding some more fun colors. And here we are, we're done with our second project. I hope you enjoyed seeing this one. I think this is also one of my favorites because of all the colors and how pretty it looks. And I have done this pattern before in my blackout journal and I completely love it. And last but not least, we're gonna make a very similar layout like how we did the self-care one. But here I'm using cleographs, and I think with cleographs it's much faster. Now if I have less time on hand, but I still wanna make something, I grab my cleographs and it's much quicker and faster. And I have the same border like I did in the self-care layout. And I again pick the blue in this one, but I will grab my acrylographs in the end just to make the banner and add the details. Now this project clearly shows where I was for the holiday. And it's always fun to be in Disneyland, especially with my daughter. She was the most excited one, of course. We had all the fun that we could, and we could also find time to do some art, which was amazing. And I just recreated this fun layout for the purpose of showing you all the details. You can see some snippets at the beginning of the video where we were just taking a moment, having my quiet time, and making this layout in front of the castle. So with very few supplies, you can make all these layouts that I showed you today. And you can have your perfect creative companion with you wherever you go. I hope you enjoyed today's video and are inspired to create on your next adventure. Do you travel with your journal, or you will now? I'm excited to know. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'll see you guys next time.